Right, I can't believe I didn't get this on camera, but literally first stall, Need for Speed Payback, Crash Bandicoot, Spyro, Black Ops, Need for Speed Rivals, Need for Speed, £5 for 6 games. God, I didn't get that on camera though.
How much are the games? Sorry, mate.
It's alright.
Sorry, mate?
How much are the games?
£1 each.
Sorry, mate. Oh. Take those two, thank you. Morning, mate. How much are the games down there? Oh, sorry. How much are the games?
They've got different prices.
So Monopoly and Just Dance.
Monopoly, I do about £1.50.
Yeah.
Just Dance.
And what about now? Sing as well.
That'll be that £2.
£2, yeah.
And I'll do about £2 for that one.
So if I have a look at the discs, is that all right? So would you say £1.50 and then £2.50? £2 each for those, yeah. I'll definitely take the Monopoly. I just wanna. Yeah, I'll take that one. Cheers, thank you. Oh. Morning, mate. How much are after on the Xbox down there?
Cheers, thank you. I don't know, mate. Make me an offer.
£5.
I'll do 8.
Now I'm worried. Does it work? I suppose you don't know, no?
I don't know. I think the controller's worth better in itself than the other.
Buenos días, ¿cómo estás?
Ah, ¿qué tal? ¿Qué tal? How you doing, mate?
Yeah, all good, buddy.
You alright? You alright?
Good, yeah.
Got anything?
Didn't want to encroach. I just got a load of. Do you remember Atmosphere, the board game?
Yeah.
Missing out and stuff, but there's a load of those, and I just keep seeing the whole bundle. So I just bought that. That's also for some board games, but.
Nice. Best I could do on that is a £5, mate. Yeah. Morning, mate. How much are the games?
Which one?
These ones.
This one's
Yeah.
£3.
£3, yeah.
How much you want?
Probably only £1 each, mate.
No, it's £2 each.
No worries. A bit scratched. No worries, mate. Thank you. £1 each, yeah? What about? You looking in that one, mate?
No, go on,
Oh, you're right, mate. Sorry, yeah, sorry. Should have recognised you by the dog, mate.
How you doing?
Yeah, all right, mate. Anything good?
I've only just got here.
Yeah.
Games in the first row, but nothing.
Yeah.
I think they've been picked over already. I'm surprised they let him in so early.
Yeah, they're letting everyone in at whatever time for some reason at the minute. Yeah, mate, would you take just 50p for one? Yeah. No worries. Cheers, mate. Thank you.
they? They're all different, aren't they?
Morning, mate. Is this yours?
Yeah.
Are you selling these bits separately, or is it like?
Yeah, mate, all separate, mate. You can
Yeah.
do whatever you want.
How much for those two?
Like literally bought that about a month ago.
Yeah.
So, £5 for both.
No worries. I've got some battery bits. How much did you want for the PlayStation anyway, mate?
So no, the front's damaged. It's got Lord of the Rings in it, and the moment the case is there.
Do £4 for both of them? Yeah. Cheers.
I guess I left it there.
This is all yours.
Morning. Morning. Sorry,
Morning, sorry.
that's all right. Are you selling this individually?
Together.
How much are you after on all of them?
£30 altogether.
30, yeah.
I know, sorry, the light literally goes around. I think it's me.
Sometimes if they say no, you stuck with it.
Are you keeping all the coat hangers for people?
Definitely wouldn't sell that on its own?
Yeah, I'll sell that on its own.
What, £1?
£2.
This one now, look, it's nice.
It's just it's quite scratched. I'll have to get it cleaned. It's £1.
£1.50.
Yeah. Go on then. And what about that one on its own?
Yeah, £3.
I'll leave that one.
Bit of sellotape to do it.
Don't be confused by our prices, it's all 50p. Grab a bargain, it's all 50p. Gold stilettos there, Mr. 50p. You got the next thing.
Are these 50p as well, mate?
Everything's 50p.
Yeah.
down there.
And we are back, YouTube. For anyone's returning, thank you, and for everyone who's new, welcome. I'm Mitch, and this is Retro Rummage. I'm going to game my channels buying games, DVDs, Blu-rays, any electrical items I get my hands on at car boot sales, Facebook Marketplace or charity shops for a cheap price. So I'm getting traded into CX at a high price so I can build my own gaming collection. So yes, back with a successful Saturday car boot sale. Now I've said in numerous of videos previous to this that the Saturday car boot sale does tend to be a little bit dry because they let people in early they let people in early who are setting up as sellers. They go around and get all of the good stuff, and obviously I just get maybe a couple of DVD box sets here or a controller here or there sort of thing. But in terms of games, as you can see, it was a very successful day. Really surprised by it, to be honest. Maybe they all decided to stay in bed or yeah, I just got there and was lucky, but who knows. But anyway, without further ado, we'll get into the pickups. So yeah, unfortunately, so gutted. So basically, like I was saying, I got there and I have my camera obviously on my shoulder strap, and I thought I pressed record. And obviously I didn't. For literally the first stall that I walk up to, they've got all of these Xbox One games. Bear in mind, loads of them were like FIFAs, loads of the sports titles that are not worth anything, Call of Duties and stuff like that. I think, what's the one that's not worth anything? It's like Infinity War or something like that. They wanted £1 each on the games. Obviously I just mopped up and got all of the decent ones. But yeah, as you see in the footage, Need for Speed, Need for Speed on the Xbox One. This one chops in for £3, I believe. Need for Speed Rivals, again I think that chops in for £3. Call of Duty Black Ops 3, that chops in for £3 as well, I believe. Need for Speed Payback, I think that chops in for maybe £3 or £4. And then yeah, the two best ones, we've got Spyro Reignited Trilogy, that chops in for I think £8. And Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy, again that chops in for £10. So yeah, £1 each a game. They said, no, would you do? I said, would you do 6 for a £5? And they said, yeah. So really epic score there. Yeah, my maths is rubbish, but more than tripling my money. So you know, I'm more than happy. And then yeah, on to the second pickups. And to be honest, watching this back, I feel a little bit dirty. There was a guy looking through them, and I thought obviously at the time I thought he'd finished. But watching it back, it hadn't, and it looked like I nicked in. You know, I got in there before he had finished looking. And some people might say, you know, it's all fair and all stuff like that, but I don't normally tend to, you know, be like that. You know, if you've watched some of my other videos, I'll say, oh, have you finished looking through them and stuff like that. So if you are watching this, I do apologise, mate. I'm not normally like that. I don't know, maybe I just got a bit excited. But two really good games, to be honest. FIFA 17 on the Xbox 360, I think that chops in for £6. And then Call of Duty 2, again on the Xbox 360, both in really good condition actually. And that chops in for a £5, so like £2 there into £12. But I do apologise to that guy, I'm not normally that ruthless. And then what do we pick up next? Don't know what order, but yeah, these ones got Pirates of the Caribbean Lego on Xbox 360 and Star Wars The Clone Wars. These ones, they are a little bit scratched, so whether or not they'll get accepted, I know that they'll clean up in a disc cleaner because it is only light scratching, but that hopefully is £2 into £6. But if I have to pay to get them cleaned, oh sorry, no, I think they both chop in for £4 actually. Sorry, so it'd be £2 into £8. But if not, it'll be, because I pay £1 each to get them cleaned, it'll be £4 into £8. So only doubling my money, but obviously the money that I'm making on the other games makes up for that more than you know, tripling my money or whatever. And then yes, this was a nice little pickup. And again, shout out to someone in the comments. They said, or was it someone I met at a boot sale? I can't remember, but basically I was in one of my previous videos, I'm R-ing over getting an Xbox or it must have been an Xbox, these ones take battery, controller. And I think I left it because obviously I couldn't tell if it was powered on or something. And someone said to me, take some batteries with you in your bag. And obviously I've been doing that now. And in the footage, I've taken the batteries out now. But in the footage, I was able to power it on. It does all feel good. I haven't got an Xbox to try it on. I've also bought a job lot of the backs to these as well, because always finding them at the boot sale without them. So yeah, what did I pay for this as well, which is brand new? So that's 128 megabyte memory card for the PlayStation 2. Now it is just a third party one, so whether or not I'll keep it for myself, I've got absolutely loads of memory cards down there, so I don't necessarily need this for my own collection. But that trades in for £6, and then obviously if it trades in, I'm hoping it does. Obviously the serial numbers all intact on the back, and yeah, hopefully it'll work. There is a little bit of a little bit off of the rubber off of the thumbstick, so £4 paid. Obviously I'll be getting £6 for that, and hopefully £30 voucher for that. But if CEX don't take that, I have got a cash generator around the corner from me, and they normally give like £10 to £15 for an Xbox controller, Xbox One controller should I say. So you know, £4 hopefully into £36 voucher, but if not, £15 cash, and £6 voucher. So I'm more than happy with that. And then yes, I've got the Xbox down there, but basically I was looking at this Xbox, bumped into my mate Scott from Marathon Gaming. Shout out to Scott. Put a link to his channel in the description. Please go and check him out. He also got some good pickups that day and done a little video of obviously him out hunting for the games at the boot sale, and also, you know, a review at the end like I'm doing now. But basically there was an Xbox 360. I think it comes with 120 gigabyte hard drive. Now the guy said, "I'll make me an offer on it," and I just said a fiver off the top of my head, because when people say that, I always just lowball them, because I think I think it's silly. It's a silly thing to ask someone who's buying something. Because, well, in my opinion anyway, because I want it for as cheap as possible, and I'm hoping that they're going to say, you know, a couple of quid or whatever. So I just say it cheekily, and yeah, basically I think he then come back and said, "Oh, what about £8?" So obviously, as you see in the footage, I think I said, "Oh, I'm not sure if it works now." And he said, "Oh, well, it's all untested, blah blah blah." But it does come with a minty Xbox 360 wired controller, which I seem to be picking these up every week at the minute. These chop in for £20 voucher on their own. So obviously, you know, we're half. Well, I'm more than. I would have paid a fiver for that, to be honest. And then yeah, I said to him, "No, best I can do on it is a fiver." He said, "I'll go on then, take it." The Xbox down there at the moment, basically, it comes with a power cable, but it's the wrong one. People that are smarter than me will know that on the old Xbox 360s, you have like certain connectors in it. The only way I can explain it is at the top of the power cable, there's like a slot for 2 prongs to go in, but this one is like, oh sorry, on the power adapter, it's a thing for 2, but then on the thing it's only for 1, and it's not fitting in correctly. So I think it's the wrong power adapter with it. So whether or not it works, I don't know. I'll have to keep an eye out for the correct power adapter, and hopefully I'll be able to clean that up, because I do have an Xbox 360 box that I bought with the Crystal OG Xbox a couple of weeks ago. So if I can clean that up, put it in that, and obviously get a controller to go with it, hopefully I'll be able to trade that in for, I think you can trade a boxed Xbox 360 in for like maybe 30 or 40 quid as well. But if not, £5 into £20 voucher, which I'm more than happy with. And then yes, another PlayStation 2 game here, Grand Theft Auto Vice City. Guy was, I think he was saying something like anything in that box, he was like £5 for £1 or something like that, but it was just a load of junk DVDs and PC games and stuff like that. It's actually in pretty good condition, this, surprisingly. I don't know if you can see there. Because, yeah, that trades in for £2. But obviously, if that was scratched to death, and although he only, you know, I said to him, "I would just take 50p for that one." If it was scratched, I would have just left it, because obviously you've got to pay £1 to get it clean and stuff like that. So, but because it was in good condition, I bought it. So yeah, 50p into £2. And then what have we got here? Monopoly Family Fun Pack on the Xbox One. Yeah, £1.50 paid for that, and I think it chops in for £8. Got Batman, the anthology. I think it's like the first 4 films. Yeah, 50p paid, and that chops in for £1.50. And then yeah, last one, there's a suitcase with a Wii and a load of other bits in there. This was empty, and to be honest, I was kind of hoping that it would be empty, because I've got loads of disc-only copies of Wii Sports that I need to get rid of. So I was thinking, oh, if I could get this for like, you know, 50p or something like that, I can match it with one of my discs and trade it in. But shout out to B-Rad, he always said make sure you check Wii Fit and all of the other discs that come with it, and I did, and lo and behold, it was in there. It is a little bit scratched, so whether or not they'll accept that. If not, I'll have to pay to get it cleaned. But what's that chopping in for now? £5 or £6, something like that. £1.50 paid. So yeah, more than tripling my money if they accept it, but doubling my money if I have to get it cleaned. So yeah, really successful day. I think all in all, I only spent £22. And obviously, if that Xbox One controller gets traded in, I think it's like £118 or £120 CEX voucher. So really successful day. Really surprised at that. Saturdays are not normally the busiest days or best days for pickups with me, especially for games, but obviously absolutely smashed it. Bumped into a few people, obviously Scott, and a few others. So really nice to always keep bumping into people, having a catch up with them, obviously seeing what's going on or how they're getting on with their video game hunting and stuff like that, because obviously you don't pick everything up, and it's always, I find anyway, exciting to hear about rumours, oh, so-and-so picked that up, or someone was here earlier and got a load of Mega Drive games or something like that. Or although, you know, it does hurt a little bit, at the same time it gives you hope, because you think, well, next week I'll be the one who gets all the Mega Drive games. It never happens, but you know, here's hoping. But yeah, hope you enjoyed the video, everyone. Really appreciate all the views, all the subscriptions. The channel is going absolutely mental at the moment. Yeah, my videos are getting like 4,000 or 5,000 views now. It's crazy. I really do appreciate it. But yeah, let me know in the comments if there was anything I missed, if there was anything you would have grabbed. But take care, everyone, and I'll see you all in the next one.